Good morning, Walker Valley, and welcome back to The Spill. My name is Dana Cadonas.
And my name is Mia Fansler. Today we've got a brand new Whether or Not and music review.
And we'll be talking about the 4-day weekend, school lunches, and hot dogs. All that and more in today's episode of The Spill.
Hey, Noah, did you get this service for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Hey, Walker Valley. What's this? This is a cup of coffee. We're about to bring you to a pretty cool place. Welcome to The Spill.
There is no VHS, but digital Betacam is a half-inch safe with higher quality than Betacam SP. Higher than Betacam SP, everybody! You understand that?
Hey, people, keep living this in here.
Yeah, it's mine.
So we're shooting a new episode of Music Review, but Noah's missing.
I think he's been in his car for like 3 whole days now.
Yeah, so we're gonna check that out because we do need Noah to shoot Music Review. So
Let's go make sure he's.
let's go find out.
Oh, Noah?
Hey.
You doing okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
You've been in here for a while now. It's kind of time to come shoot music review.
Oh, I just really love the back seat.
What a coincidence, since we're reviewing The Backseat Lovers.
Yeah, but for real, you do need to get out of the car because we need to shoot music.
Come on, it's time.
No, you need to get out of the car, Noah.
We can do this the hard way.
No,
it's time to go. It's time to shoot. Yeah, I get it. You love the backseat.
No.
You need to get out of the car.
All right, Lily, what do you know about the Backseat Lovers?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. The Backseat Lovers is an American alternative rock band that formed in 2018 in Provo, Utah.
Oh, wait, I know that one of the album covers has like a bicycle on it.
Who am I here with today?
Keller,
Do you have an AirPod in? What are you listening to?
the Backseat Lovers.
Me too.
Really?
Is that a right AirPod? I have a left.
What's your favorite Backseat Lovers song?
Full House, Maple Syrup, or Waiting to Spill.
They would have songs with titles like that.
When did you start listening to the Backseat Lovers?
I started listening to the Backseat Lovers about a year ago.
Really? Okay, how did you hear about them?
Someone told me that their music was really good, and I stared listening.
Someone also told me that their music was really good, and what if it was the same person? Mine was and that's who told me.
I knew it! Their 2019 single, Kill Me Girl, has reached over 200 million streams on Spotify and reached number 39 in the Billboard Rock and Alternative Music Airplay chart.
The band started when lead singer Joshua Harmon, having heard about drummer Juice Welch, went to him and asked, "Hey, you want to start a band?" He, of course, said yes, and they started working on some of Josh's arrangements.
Out of all 50 states, which state do you think the Backseat Lovers are from?
Arkansas.
Utah.
Huh. That's a really interesting question. I don't know, because I don't know all Idaho.
Like Pennsylvania. Probably.
Close. It's actually Utah.
Utah. I know, it's really surprising. I thought they were British.
Utah!
Band is made up of Joshua Harmon, Jonas Swanson, KJ Ward, and Juice Welch.
Insist I have my back against it.
The Backseat Lovers are a young band, so they are still together and hopefully won't break up anytime soon. What's your favorite type of juice?
Applesauce. Applesauce.
Is he allowed to say that?
The correct answer is Welch because the drummer's name is Juice Welch.
My favorite is orange juice right after brushing my teeth.
Garrett, have you heard of the Backseat Lovers?
I have.
What songs have you heard?
None of them.
So I would have to rate the Backseat Lovers a 7 out of 10 because I'm definitely a backseat lover and a front seat hater.
They're very much like Midwest emo kind of sounding thing, which is a genre, Danica. I would give them probably a 7 out of 10 because I don't know much.
I give the Backseat Lovers an 11 out of 10. I chose this band and I love them so much. They just remind me of like cruising with the windows down like in the summer. I love the Backseat Lovers.
This has been Music Review.
And as always, stay frosty.
CHI Memorial Surgeons successfully removed a rare 34-pound tumor measuring 29 inches long for Maurice Swanson of McDonald, Tennessee, who said he's feeling much better now without the mass, which had grown undetected within his abdomen for what was likely several years. Swanson says, "It's just a miracle I'm alive. I mean, there's no other way I can put it." We are all very happy for Swanson's recovery and very proud of the doctors of Catholic Health Initiatives for their hard work.
Studies have shown that since the 2010 Healthy School Lunch federal law, there's been a small decline in childhood obesity. Researchers say the law has begun to slow the rise of excessive weight gain in children from the ages of 5 to 18 years old. This study shows that changing the nutritional value of school-given meals can help alter the effects of childhood obesity, which currently affects 1 in 5 children in the United States.
An article written by East Coast Traveler revealed some interesting information about what kind of hot dogs people in East Tennessee prefer. It was noticed that the majority of people in East Tennessee area preferred the longest hot dog you can get, with most people who took the survey saying they preferred their hot dogs to be at least a foot long if it's up to them. And we prefer condiments such as ketchup and barbecue sauce, and our favorite topping is relish. Now, let's relish in an update on today's sports from Kate and Kelly.
What's up, One Valley? Welcome back to sports, and here's what's on tap for today. On Friday, our school is having a pep rally for our basketball team as they head to the district tournament next week. We also want to say congrats to Lady Mustangs, Chloe Poe, Jayla Lindsay, Madison Bischoff, and Mustangs Cash Coates and Hobart Brabson on making all district for our basketball teams this year. That's all for sports, Mustang Nation. Let's ride.
Hello, Walker Valley. My name is Olivia. Let's talk about pie. No, not this kind of pie. Let's talk about the Pie Center. PIE stands for Partnership in Industry and Education. PIE is an amazing opportunity for all Bradley County High School students to go and further their knowledge in the trade industry. Let's talk to Caden about more of the opportunities that we have at the PIE Center.
Some of the incredible opportunities you have at the PIE Center are machining, mechanics, welding, advanced health science, heavy truck machinery, AV, and so much more.
Rising seniors will be selecting their classes for the next year this week, so make sure to keep a close eye out for those PIE Center opportunities. If you have any questions at all, make sure to ask your school counselor and guidance.
Remember to be bringing in cans for SGA's Canned Food Fight competition between the 4 academies. You can bring in cans to a chosen teacher for each academy. Mr. Mann for Humanities, Miss Goggins for MBA, Miss Webb for STEM, and Miss Ledford for Freshman Academy. The 2 academy principals whose students bring in the least will be pied in the face by the 2 winning principals, so make sure to bring in cans to save your favorite principal.
In honor of Black History Month, our Media Center is highlighting some great books about the lives and contributions of African Americans, as well as highlighting the works of author Jason Reynolds. Drop in and select something from one of our book displays. Share your favorite books from our Walker Valley High School Media Center collection and complete a book review for a chance to win a goodie bag. Each review is a chance to win. Book reviews will be posted on our library shelves for students to see as they select books. The deadline for these reviews will be due on February 28th.
Please do not come to school Monday or Tuesday, Mustangs. Monday, February the 20th is President's Day and school will not be open. Tuesday, February the 21st will be a stockpiled staff development day and school will be closed for that day as well. Make sure to enjoy the long weekend, Mustangs, and come back ready to learn.
What's up, Mustangs? Welcome back to your weather update. Starting off this cloudy morning in Cleveland, you'll have a high of 65 and a low of 55. Moving on over to Chattanooga, you'll see a high of 63 and a low of 56. And just upwards of Knoxville, there will be a high of 67 and a low of 50. Moving down to Atlanta will have a high of 67 and a low of 53. And if you plan on traveling towards Nashville this weekend, you'll see a high of 72 and a low of 58. In Cleveland this week, there will be a high of 70 and a low of 58. And Friday, there will be a high of 59 and a low of 31. That's all for weather today. Now I'm going to hand it over to Sarah Villegas in Weather or Not.
Last week on Whether or Not,
Micaiah!
finally made a return to the show, but a drought came with her.
Prolonged period of abnormally low rainfall.
Some of the crew handled the drought better than others.
You know, Sarah doesn't even like you, right?
Sarah, are you okay?
Well, I wouldn't want to film with somebody who looks like a giraffe.
Guys!
What?
There's something wrong with Sarah.
Jimbo and Micaiah set off to go help Sarah, but Micaiah mysteriously got lost along the way.
Stop fighting, Micaiah!
Where's Micaiah?
The end of the drought came eventually, but with it, a shocking revelation.
No, I've always felt like very connected to the weather.
She says the weather changes her.
It feels like the connection has gotten even stronger.
Jimbo, I don't think that the weather's changing Sarah. I think that maybe Sarah's changing the weather.
You sound crazy, Justice. That is crazy.
Is it though? Because think about it. Every time that the weather changes, so does Sarah's mood.
Okay, she's an emotional teenager. That's not exactly earth-shattering.
Well, you were the one who were worried about her.
Yeah, about her well-being, not about her changing the weather.
Well, if I'm right about this, Sarah could be dangerous.
You worried about what?
Different Sarah.
So what did I miss?
No, well, nothing really. You should probably actually go back to being unconscious. That way you can miss something.
Yeah.
Well, we better get going, but, see you soon. Catch you later.
Where are you going? What? We need to film an episode.
Help, please!
Is there someone in there?
No, this is the closet.
Oh.
Sarah, there's someone in here. It's me.
Me, the closet?
Me, Micaiah.
Micaiah?
Girl, clearly it was me in the closet.
Well, I'm a meteorologist, not a cosmetologist. Duh.
Okay, so let's pretend for like a second that Sarah really is...
Controlling the weather.
Sure. Let's pretend Sarah is controlling the weather. What are we gonna do about that?
There's only one thing we can do.
Which is?
Neutralize her.
Justice!
So, you're telling me Jimbo locked in a closet?
I mean, yeah, the giraffe boy's crazy. We already know that.
Give him a break, Micaiah.
He locked me in a closet, Sarah, for like how long?
Yeah, but I mean, you've been all for him ever since he got here.
No, he stole my spot. Like, just swooped right in.
He was here first, Micaiah. He didn't take anything.
No, he came in and then he left willingly. I had a surgery done and then he swooped in and took my spot like nothing even happened. I'm a part of this team. Like, I don't get it.
And so is he. He's a part of this team.
Then he needs to start acting like a team player.
Maybe so do you.
Whatever, where is he even at? Like, are we supposed to be like filming or something?
So you think we should kill Sarah?
No, nothing like that. Just, well, you know.
No, I don't.
Well, I don't know where Justice or Jimbo went, but we can just do an episode without them. I mean, girl power.
Yeah, I have a topic in mind. Like, climate change.
Climate change is long-term shifts in weather.
What does climate change have to do with Sarah?
I'll get there.
Well, isn't climate change a little bit
controversial? Yeah, it is, but sometimes the climate needs to change.
You know climate change is like bad, right?
Even if it seems hard, sometimes we have to cut climate out.
I don't think this is about the weather, is it?
No, it isn't. Weather is the state of the atmosphere at a time or place, but climate is like the weather conditions in the general area.
Well, climate change is caused by the emission of greenhouse gases, and that's bad.
Yeah, you have to lower greenhouse gas emissions if you want to lower the rate of climate change. It's great that you're taking an interest in this, Justice, and it's super important, but how is this going to help us stop Sarah?
Think of Sarah's emotions like greenhouse gas emissions. So if we want to stop climate change here at Walker Valley,
we need to get Sarah's emotions in check.
Micaiah, stop.
Sarah, do you even want to film an episode?
I want you to be honest with yourself and with me. Climate change isn't really what you're talking about, right? You're talking about Jimbo, aren't you?
Who?
Admit it, you feel threatened by him.
I wouldn't say threatened.
You know, you don't have to say anything to me, but you do have to talk to him. You know, make amends, rebuild a bridge.
No.
Okay, so we just need to teach Sarah how to handle her emotions.
And how are we going to do that?
We tell her what she's been doing and why it has to stop.
You really think she doesn't know?
I know Sarah, and if she knew what she was doing, then this would have stopped a long time ago.
I think in an episode or two we could have this whole arc wrapped up and go back to business as usual.
Well, what do we do about...
Hey guys, we need to talk. It's about whether or not the latest episode with Sarah...
We can explain.
Don't. Just stop, please. This whole storyline, meta, superpower thing it's rough, okay, to say the least.
But...
No buts. Just don't. Oh, and I still don't have an episode from you guys this week.
We'll get it in soon. I promise.
I need it in sooner. Otherwise, I might just have to kick you guys out of the spill. That wasn't a joke. Do your jobs.
We need a new plan.
We need to keep doing normal episodes without referencing Sarah's insane power.
Well, we still need to teach her how to control her emotions.
And I don't think we can tell her.
What?
We need to keep this power thing a secret. If Noah thinks we're still trying to make narrative episodes...
Which, technically we are.
And if he finds out, then all three of us will be out of the spill.
Or we still need to figure out what we're going to do with Micaiah.
Please. Micaiah is the least of my worries right now.
I knew that giraffe neck was a liar.
That's all for today's episode of The Spill. My name is Danica Donez.
And my name is Mia Fansler. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Walker Valley.